Oh, fairy, beautiful blue fairy, why didn't I listen to you? Why?
Probably because, like everyone else, you always think you know best. Whereas, of course, I do know best.
I'm sorry I sent you away.
Where have you brought me back to? Just look at the state of this floor.
I've been put in prison.
For helping that dreadful fox and his crony, I suppose. I can't say I'm surprised.
I want to go home to Father.
So that you can hurt him again?
No. Oh, no, I'll do everything he wants. I'll go to school and learn to be a real boy that way, the proper way.
Well, that's something, I suppose. Very well, then. I shall take you to Geppetto, who is not quite so far away as you might think. You have still got those gold pieces, I take it.
Oh, yes. Well, at least,
Oh, Pinocchio, you haven't lost them, have you? Or given them to those wicked animals?
No, I hid them in a hole, in a tree.
I see. What was the tree's name?
I didn't ask.
How very impolite. Never mind. I think we'd better go there first. Now, just explain to me exactly where this tree is.
Oh, in the forest, in the middle of a lot of other trees.
Pinocchio.
He must have hidden them. But where? Where? Cat! Cat! Where are you, cat? What are you doing?
Is somebody coming?
It was somewhere around here, I'm sure it was.
I'll ask again. I'll tell him. He says that you must have a very bad memory for faces.
Who does?
One Hope. It's the name of the tree. The one where you hid your gold. And he's right there. Right under your nose.
Why didn't you look there?
Why didn't you?
Thank you, dear fairy. Will you take me to Father now?
Of course.
Thank you.
Well, wait a moment. He'll be waiting for you outside that disgusting jail of yours. They might catch you again.
Can you bring him here, then?
Well, not in the way that I brought you. He's not made of wood, you see. But I could lead him. Yes. Now, you stay here, Pinocchio, and for heaven's sake, don't go getting into any more mischief. Do you hear?
Of course not. But do be quick, please.
Of course.
Oh, it's Mr. Fox and Mr. Cat. Mr. Fox! Mr. Cat!
Can it be? It can't be. It isn't. It is! Mr. Cat, do you see what I see? Our dear, dear friend, who so nobly sacrificed himself to gain us our freedom from durance vile.
Durance vile.
But tell me, Pinocchio, what happened? Why did you not flee when we did?
Well, you see,
Yes?
I'm not sure.
Geppetto. Oh, do wake up. Geppetto. Geppetto.
And then I met you again. But I don't think I ought to be talking to you at all. Blue Fairy says you're wicked animals.
Yes, and so we are, so we are. How can I ever forgive myself for leading the innocent lamb to the, metaphorical of course, slaughter? I am wicked, I am evil, I am vicious, I'm bad, bad, bad. So is Mr. Cat, aren't you, Cat?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, personally, I blame the lack of a firm paternal paw in early youth. My father died when I was little more than a cub, you see. A hunting accident.
Oh, poor Mr. Fox. What happened?
He didn't run fast enough.
Oh, dear.
I'm just bad.
Enough's enough, Cat. How can we do penance? How can we make up to you one iota of the suffering you have undergone so willingly on our behalf? But of course, staring me in the face.
What is?
The Wood of Wonder! Now then, let me see. Yes. Now, if the pole star bears... Yes, and the coordinates of the, not forgetting the obliquity of the ecliptic, of course, it should be just about... right here! We are standing in the geometrical center of the Wood of Wonder. Oh, foolish Federico.
Foolish fox.
You mean if I plant my gold pieces here on this spot, a golden tree will grow and I'll be rich and a real boy and all that, just like you said?
I couldn't have recapitulated more succinctly myself. Well, Pinocchio, goodbye. Spare a thought for your erstwhile friends. Forgive me. Goodbyes affect me so. Be quiet, you egregious animal. You go too far.
But you mustn't leave now. You must show me what to do.
Forgive me, my dear fellow. We have a pressing engagement.
Oh, please, Mr. Fox.
Oh, very well.
Very well.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Fox and Mr. Cat. How lucky I am to have such good friends.
Very true. Now then, you must first dig a hole.
No, Geppetto, not that way. This way.
And you must wait at least 20 minutes.
What's 20 minutes?
Count up to 1,000 then.
I can only count up to 4.
Well, count up to 4 250 times.
What?
Well, you just have to wait until you hear the magic cuckoo. Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Oh, yes, I know that sound.
And remember, if you go back too soon, the magic won't work. Goodbye, Pinocchio.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. And thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's supremely satisfactory to be wicked. We're really very glad to be bad. To hide the fact we're evil by plotting to deceive will never ever make us grieve because we're bad, 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 bad. Oh, I'm glad that I'm bad.
I'm prideful. I'm hateful.
It's delicious to be vicious.
I relish being hellish. Yes, I do.
We're overjoyed to be employed in every kind of trickery and fraud. We'd be utterly frustrated to be anything but hated. We revel in the devil and his works, to say nothing of the perks that come from being bad. We're very, very glad. Very, very glad. Very, very glad to be back.
I don't like bread. Why don't you get some smoked salmon pie stuffed with herbs for supper, Father?
If I don't finish the old washerwoman's clothes pegs, you won't even have a crust of bread to eat tomorrow.
Smoked salmon. Smoked wood shaving stuffed with sawdust is more the mark. Why waste good bread on a lump of firewood?
Oh. Come along now, Pinocchio. Time for bed.
I don't want to go to bed.
Now then, my boy, start getting ready.
'Tisn't bedtime.
How do you know what's bedtime? You do what you're told as a good boy.
Shan't.
Now then.
No, I shan't. I don't want to. No, no, no.
I thought you said you were going to be dead.
No. Oh. Yes, I did, didn't I?
That's better. You're going to school tomorrow. You'll have to have a good night's rest.
Oh, all right. I'll go to bed.
Now, look, I've got a present for you.
A present? I want it. No. I mean, please may I see it, dear Father?
Yes, certainly.
My pencil box! But where are the pencils? You really haven't enough money to send me to school, have you?
Well, I'll manage somehow.
Yes, by starving yourself, you old fool.
Father, what's the matter?
Well, Cricket's right. I am an old fool to think I could ever be a proper father to you. You'll need new clothes, new shoes. I haven't even been able to buy you any toys yet. I might earn just enough money to keep us alive, but that's all.
Seeing sense at last, are you? We rubbed along together before he came. Put him back where he belongs. Might get a good blaze out of him at all events.
Pinocchio. Pinocchio, where are you going?
It'll be all right, Father.
Pinocchio. Pinocchio.
Quick, lock the door.
Oh, be quiet, you cretinous Cricket.
Fairy! Blue fairy! Are you there?
I can't dilly-dally. There's trouble in the North Pinewood. A couple of rowdy saplings are keeping all the seedlings awake. School.
It's the money.
Yeah, well, we've tried that before. Remember what happened last time I gave you money? No, we shall have to manage without it this time. Tomorrow, you must go to school at 9 o'clock sharp with the real boys. And just leave everything else to me. And I really must fly.
Goodbye! I knew it would be all right.
Matthew?
Yes, sir.
Roberto?
Yes, sir.
Paolo?
Yes, sir.
Giovanni?
Yes, sir.
Ledwig?
Not here, sir.
Not here. What?
I didn't come today, sir.
Sue Ledwig. We are in one of our funny moods today, are we?
I am. I don't know about you, sir.
What do you mean by stand up at once, boy? Stand up. I suppose you think that I haven't the sense of a half-witted clown.
Oh, no, sir. Sure you have, sir.
What? Sit down, Lamquid. Sit down and be silent, do you hear me? Sure. All right. We'll continue from where we left off. Now let me see. Lamquid. Answer your name, boy.
You told me to keep silence, sir.
Answer your name, boy.
Oh, sir, me, sir. Yes, sir, he is, sir.
Thank you, darling. Stefano?
Yes, sir.
Pietro?
Yes, sir.
Pinocchio? Pinocchio? I don't seem to recall.
I'm you, sir.
You don't seem to be quite... are you by any chance made of wood, boy?
Yes, sir.
It's all right. Settle down. Anybody can be made of wood. And now get out your ABC books, your notebooks, and your pencils. Quiet. Do you hear me? Be silent. That's better. Now then, open your books at page 13. We will see what you can remember of yesterday's lesson.
Landlord! Landlord! What do you want now? A little civility wouldn't come amiss. And if that is too much to ask, why, we shall have to settle for a bottle of your execrable bubbly, eh, Cat?
Bubbly, eh, Cat?
And make sure it's properly chilled this time.
Oh? And who's going to pay for this little bottle?
Lord Cat and I may consider staying for a few days in your miserable hostelry.
Yes, of course, my lord.
Let me know when we've worked our way through that. And look sharp with the champagne.
Oh, yes, you grace. Come in, your excellency.
Cat! Cat, wake up! It's the constable who arrested us.
Constable?
Oi, you. I know you, don't I?
Go away. You and your brother.
Well, how delightful to bump into an old friend after all this time. Do you partake of liquid refreshment these days? Landlord has drunk your finest wine for my dear old friend.
Put up your paws! Put up your paws!
Sit down, Cat, sit down. I managed to allay his suspicions, for the moment at least. After all, they can't prove we're us, can they?
Of course they can't. We're not. I'm not you, and you're not me. Are you?
By the Lord Harry, they can! The wooden boy, he could give evidence against us. Pinocchio!
Pinocchio!
He's in our way, Cat. We must get rid of him.
Get rid of him.
With that, he cried, "Et tu, Brute!" And that was the end of Julius Caesar in a pool of blood. Lampwick. Lampwick.
Yes, sir?
Perhaps you'd care to tell us what you have learned about the ancient Romans?
The ancient Romans, sir?
The ancient Romans, Lampwick.
Well, sir, they were very old, sir.
Go home, Lampwick, go home, all of you, except Pinocchio. Go on with you. Tell me, Pinocchio, how do you like the... Of course, this establishment is not exactly typical of the... you really are made of wood, aren't you?
Yes, sir. That's why I've come, sir. I want to know answers to all the questions in the world so I can become a real boy, sir.
Oh, well, I mean, you've come to the right shop, eh? Mens sana in corporation, or is it the other way around? Anyway, a healthy mind and a healthy body. Though with your body, you might find a drop of linseed oil beneficial. It's most effective with the cricket bat, so I'm told. And always remember, fortuna favit What was I saying?
You were telling me how to become a real boy, sir. I think.
Oh, yeah. Well, learn your lessons. Do what you're told. So, and never, that should do it, I think.
So it seemed an admirable opportunity to push a little business in your direction.
Your direction.
Well, you're still in the market for boys on the hoof, to coin a phrase.
I need boys, yes. As many as I can lay my hands on.
Excellent. I can point you towards quite a herd of them.
Quite a herd of them.
Oh, no, you two. You do nothing for nothing. What are you after? 10%?
Oh, for an old friend? Oh, perish the thought. No. No, just a little favor.
Now for it.
Make sure you get the little wooden boy. You understand? The puppet, Pinocchio.
Pinocchio. Right.
No one must ever see him again.
Never, ever again.
We'll leave it there for this morning. Before you go, spelling.
Oh, sir!
Quiet now. I know at least one boy who will enjoy it. Right, first word, Matteo. Smack.
S M I K.
Yes, Pinocchio.
SMACK, sir.
Correct. Roberto. Prune.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, and
Yes, Pinocchio.
PRUNE.
Oh, excellent. Now then, Constantinople, Lampwick.
K?
Sir. CONSTANTINOPLE, sir.
Oh, there's no point in pursuing this. Pinocchio knows all the answers, and the rest of you are nothing but a lot of lazy, good-for-nothing. You can all stay in this afternoon and learn your spelling, except Pinocchio, who in the short time he's been with us. You dismiss.
You see, Ludwig, you just have to work. Some of you are nearly as clever as I am. Well, not really, but not bad. But you don't work. Now, I say myself... Shut up! Yay! Shut up!
You're getting too cocky, Pinocchio.
Pinocchio! Stop it, no! Stop it! Oh!
What's the matter now?
I worked and worked. I beat them all at spelling. I did. I tried to be good. And listen.
Pinocchio? That's not good. It's goody-goody.
But I tried.
Conceited, swanky. Just what I would have expected. Goody-goody. Worse than being bad.
So that's it. I'm still no good. I can't win. I'm bad when I'm bad, and I'm bad when I'm good. There's no way. In this world of trouble and strife, what's the way to live a good life? You must diddle and cheat if you want to eat. Like the fox and the cat, I might do that. Wherever you turn, there's a wall to climb, but the top's too high, and you fall every time. If good is bad, then black
No, you'll never be right.
I'm not cocky. I'm not a swot, and I'm not going to work anymore. I'm going to play and play and play.
Come with us then. Come and be a real boy. We're going to the land of toys. Look.
Come on, me lucky lads, all aboard for the land of toys. The land of toys is the place for boys. You can play all day and play all night, and never a penny to pay. Come on, my lads, all aboard.
Wait for me.
You must be Pinocchio.
Land of toys, a place to be for all the boys who never, never
Come on,
want
get up,
to
get
work.
up, get up.
Land of toys, land of
That's right. Go off and leave me all by myself. See if I care.
Land of toys, the place to be for all the boys who never, never want to work. Land of toys, land of toys, land of toys, land of toys, where you can solve all the joys, where all your life is just so long. Land of toys, land of Pinocchio, where are you? Hey, what about this thing? You're in there. No, of course not. Come on, let's go. Ah! Hello, Lampwick.
Hello, Pinocchio.
Why are you wearing that funny hat?
The doctor said I had to wear it. I cut my knee.
Oh.
Why have you got that sack on your head?
The doctor told me to. I hurt my foot.
Oh.
Lampwick,
Yes?
have you got... Do your ears ever hurt?
Oh, yes. Oh, sometimes. Do yours?
Yes, sometimes.
Pinocchio, when your ears hurt, do they look any different?
Well, do yours?
Could I see your ears?
Well, could I see yours?
Yes, yours first, though.
No, yours first.
Now yours.
Yours!
All right. Both together, Pinocchio.
Right then. 1, 2, 3. You do look funny.
So do you!
Yours are longer than mine.
No, they're not. Pinocchio? I can't stand up!
Lampwick! Lampwick, speak to me!
And you too, well done. Of course, a poor little animal like you doesn't know what it's all about, do you? Well, it's like this, see? I goes round the country with my wagon, collecting all the lazy boys, all the don't like schoolboys, and all the good-for-nothings. And I promises them no work and no school, and an hell of a good time, see? I keeps my word, mind, because you've had a good time, haven't you? Of course, I know they're all going to turn into donkeys, because lads like that always do. When I gets my donkeys ready, I sells them. Simple as that. Yeah. Now, where am I going to flog you, eh? You're a bit of a queer one, mate. Of course you was when you was a boy. We're going to have to find something very special for you, aren't we?
A circus donkey, that's what you're gonna be. Hold him still, blast you!
Yes, sir.
You're gonna learn how to trot, canter and gallop on command. You're gonna learn how to stand on your hind legs and dance the waltz. You're gonna learn how to jump through hoops. And just so as you learn quick, we got a friend to help us. Wanna hear him speak? Likes his bit of fun, too. Loves to tickle little donkeys. Like this. And this. And this.
Stand and deliver! How do I look?
Ridiculous.
Your opinion is of no interest to me, insect. I was asking my friend and colleague, Mr. Cat.
I don't see why we have to be highwaymen. Why can't we just go on being beggars?
Beggars? Is there no poetry in that feeble feline soul of yours?
But now we have somewhere to live. It could be such an easy life.
You won't have anywhere to live when the old man gets back. My word, you won't half catch it. Built this house with his own 2 hands, poor old Geppetto did.
I was under the impression that you hated him.
He was better than a couple of scruffy, ill-bred, flea-ridden, mangy, moth-eaten old hearthrugs. He'll be back, you'll see.
He won't. Will he?
Why should he? He left on his peregrinations over 3 months ago, and he'll never find that which he seeks. And we know why, don't we?
You've all been waiting for. Through month after month of kindness, patience, and loving care, the impossible has been achieved. My lords, ladies, and gentlemen, Crowley's Circus is proud to present to you Pinocchio, the performing donkey. Come along, my little beauty. Bow to the ladies and gentlemen, Pinocchio. Wow, you little runt. Salute the children, Pinocchio. Come on now. Alley-oop. Dance, donkey, dance. And now, children, ladies and gentlemen, Pinocchio will climb to the top of a terrifying tower of tubs, and from there will jump through a hoop. Jump, you little devil, you'll be dog-meat by morning. Him out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, I regret to inform you that poor little Pinocchio, doing his best for you like the little trooper he is, has injured himself. He will be afforded every care our animal hospital can offer.
No expense will be spared. The finest animal doctors in the Western Hemisphere will tend him. For he is our well-beloved, our dear, our own little Pinocchio.
Well? It's bad. He's hurt his leg. It might be broken. He won't be able to dance or nothing like that again, sir.
3 months wasted. Get rid of him, do you hear? Do what you like with him, but get rid of him.
Well, I don't know what I am going to do with you, mate. I mean, who want a lame donkey? It isn't my fault. I haven't got no choice, have I? I mean to say, who'd pay good money for a three-legged moke? But a donkey skin? Well now, that's very different, isn't it? Oh, you're not leaving the circus, mate. Oh no, you're going to be the big star. I've sold you to the band leader. That's right, for the big drum. The trouble is, I'm a kind-hearted sort of cove. I couldn't bear to stick a knife into anything, bar a nice steak and kidney pudding, of course. So I reckon, throw you into the sea like, and then, when you're good and drowned, heave you up. And before you know it, boom, 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 Pinocchio is leading the big parade.
Why did you have to be so greedy?
Father?
Pinocchio?
Father!
Pinocchio!
Father! Oh, Father!
Oh, my son! My dear, dear son!
What is it? What's happening?
Don't be frightened. It's only the shark hiccuping. Oh, he always does that when I shout. I think it gives him indigestion. So we must keep up. We must keep our voices low.
Father, you're ill.
Oh, no, it's nothing. Just a touch of fever. Well, it's very damp down here.
But how did you come to be down here?
Well, a whole boat. Think of a shark swallowing a whole boat. You'd never believe it, would you?
You were looking for me, weren't you?
Careful. That's my very last candle. Yes, my boy, I was. I had some exciting news for you. You know those carvings in the church? Well, they're to be replaced, and I've been chosen to replace them. Oh, think of that. Years of wonderful work. All our troubles are over. Or rather, they were.
I'm so ashamed.
We're together again. And that's all that matters. I suppose you've been having some great old adventures while I've been down here. Well, I've been hoping and praying too that my boy, my dear, dear boy would find whatever it was he wanted so badly.
Oh, Father. We must get you out of here.
Oh, it's impossible. Do you think I haven't tried?
You said that the shark doesn't like noise. Well, if we shout loud enough, perhaps he'll hiccup us right out of his mouth.
Well, it's worth trying, I suppose.
Well, get ready then.
Huh?
Hic! Hic! Hiccupers out! Hic! Hic! Hiccupers out! Hic! Hic! Hiccupers out! It's working! The right out of his jaws. Where are we? Nothing. No ships, nothing. Oh! A balloon! It's coming down to us. It's her! Father, we're saved!
The poor old man. Now then, what have you to say for yourself?
Well,
And now, on top of everything else, at the height of the growing season, I have to leave all my work to look after itself. Heaven knows what mischief those beach ceilings will have got up to. Oh, Pinocchio. Pinocchio, what are we going to do about you?
I was made as I am. I can't help that I'm made of wood. I didn't ask to be made.
No, but if you hadn't been, you wouldn't have stood the chance of becoming a real boy.
I don't care about that anymore.
You don't?
It's all my fault that Father has been so unhappy. It's no good flying high in the sky if you're too far off to hear a heart cry. You must come down to earth with your feet on the ground to wipe away tears. Oh, that's what I've found. I just want to look after him and make him well again.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's no good. You can't make it more than 5.
Wow! If we'd gone begging in town, we'd have got ourselves 3 or 4 times as much.
But at what expense of Spirit Cat? You, perhaps, are content to scratch in the mud, but I, Federico Fox, must stretch my wings and soar into the Empyrean.
You mean like saying your money or your life to an old man with a wheelbarrow? I thought highwaymen were supposed to go off the stagecoaches.
Fox!
Look!
What is it? You know I'm busy.
You're going to be busier in a minute. The old man's back.
Told you so.
Here they come.
Look out behind.
Mr. Fox!
Stop! One more step and I'll shoot. Get out of my house. I warned you.
No! 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 Don't you hurt him!
Pinocchio! Found you at last. You won't make a fool of me this time.
Shoot him! Shoot him! Yeah, you forgot to load them again.
Pinocchio. Oh, my boy.
I think he's dead. I don't want him to be dead.
What's happening?
Well, bless my soul.
My son? My dear son. My dear Pinocchio?
Father? I'm a real boy. It's happened. I've become a real boy. Oh, thank you, thank you.
No affair of mine. You did it all yourself. You found the way. But now you must never forget.
Oh, I couldn't stop loving him now. Father.
Oh, my son. Sentimental fiddle-faddle. Isn't anybody going to make up this fire?